My name is Krystal Hernandez, and I own an insurance agency named Somos Insurance Solutions, and we handle insurance in California and Arizona. We do personal and commercial lines insurance. I'm the owner, and I've been in insurance for 18 years, opened my own agency with it about 4 years ago this December, and I was a one-woman shop for a year, and then I discovered the world of virtual assistants.
Oh, so you already had virtual assistants before, or was this the first time that you hired someone remotely?
This is the first time that I already had 3 virtual assistants, 2, I'm sorry. This is the first time that I went through agency to help me find a virtual assistant.
Okay, and since it was the first time, how would you describe like the experience as signing in and then going through the interviews, us getting the candidates? How would you describe all the process?
I will say that I interviewed maybe 10 to 12 agencies when I found you guys. You guys were one of those 10 to 12. It was like a busy week of just interviewing because we really needed help. Like I said, I had 2 virtual assistants before and I went through like a direct connection, but I really appreciated the process here. I picked you guys because you made it very easy to interview the candidates. I also really liked your platform. So the way you let me see the candidates, look at their resume. Now that she's hired, I like click and approve her timesheet. Everything you guys do is just really easy as a business owner.
Perfect. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I didn't know you already went through a lot of companies, and I'm glad that the ones that you choose. Yeah, so when you mentioned 10, I did think like, yeah, that's a lot. So yeah. I could not imagine like all the process you went through. But the good thing is that you already hired someone, and it's been a couple months that you started with us. So since you started with us, how would you describe your experience throughout this? Like having a website where you can manage their tasks, their performance, or just having already hired someone using our platform?
I would say you guys have definitely made it really easy. I am like beyond happy with her. Like I said, when I interviewed, let's just say it was 10, that was like 10 hours of my week that we was looking for the right company. Then with you guys, everything was just so easy. You sent me an email letting me know like the resume is there for your review. And then I think I interviewed 3 candidates with you guys within a couple of days. You guys took a couple of days to find exactly what I wanted, which I loved. And they all had insurance experience. So it was really a perfect match. And she really is like amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that everything went well. And you already mentioned you have already a virtual assistant, but how would you describe like having a remote employee also using our website? How would you describe this experience for you?
I would say because I have experience doing like having other ones, I kind of knew what to expect. But when I was brand new to having a remote worker, I will say you have to have like all your systems in place. So like I have we have a shared meeting, so you can't just expect them to know everything. I mean, the industry's changing every week, so we meet once a week regardless as a team. We have different platforms and like shared docs live, so when she's working on something I could definitely see it and then jump right on. And then we do have a CRM where her tasks are assigned. She's a user on there, so I could see that it's her leaving the notes. It is a little bit of a learning curve, but I think I have all the systems in place to have a successful remote employee.
Okay. So would you consider that having a remote employee has helped contribute to scale up your company or stay competitive?
Definitely scaled. We grew so fast. Like I said, I went from 1 remote worker to 6 months later 2, and then 6 months later the 3rd one.
And you are already wanted to hire another one, right? You mentioned that in our you were interested in another one.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I'm probably going to put a pause on that only because the holidays are coming and it's hectic and I can't train right now, but I definitely want to look into adding Upward in January.
Okay, yeah, no problem. The good thing is that you can always submit a request in our website, even though that you already have someone hired. But yeah, as you are, whenever you're ready, you can just let us know. And about all this time, like your experience with support or just getting feedback or any reply, how would you describe your experience with that with Global Squirrels?
That's another thing. I feel like your customer service is exceptional. Like I send an email and somebody replies within like 1 to 2 hours if it's like a regular business window. But even when I send an email, I like that someone, if they're kind of confused or not clear on exactly like what I'm asking, they call me back and tell me, just because it might be easier to say it over the phone. So your customer service, like for me, is exceptional, like for the client, right? Because I'm the client. Mm-hmm. So I don't know hers because she's the remote worker, but for me, it's exceptional. Like you guys are really responsive and I appreciate that because being a business owner is like hectic and we just shoot the questions out when we have them. And then I don't expect an answer that fast, but you guys do reply pretty quickly.
Thank you. We will try to keep on with that work and just provide good customer service. And also another thing, I know that in the past you have already recommended to friends of yours to join our company, but could you let us know if you would like to keep on recommending us and why to other business owners?
Yes, I have recommended you, I think, to like 2 or 3. Again, like other business owners that I know. The reason why I recommend you guys is because, like I said, you make it really easy. Once we let you know what our need is, you guys definitely deliver on that quality of candidate with that experience. I know the friends of mine, business owners that I've recommended, they just need I see them like once a month, once every 2 weeks. I'm like, just prioritize and call. Like, trust me, you're gonna be so happy that you made the call. So it's just them initiating them to make the call. But I just keep recommending you guys and tell everybody about it because this was like the easiest experience I've ever had.
Great. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you had all good experience through all this process and also after that. And yeah, as I said, we will try to keep on that and just like hearing that from you. I don't know if you would like to add anything else or anything that you would like to mention.
I will mention that Lou also, which is my remote worker, she also raves about you guys and is very happy with the customer service you guys give her for her own needs because how I pay you guys monthly and then you pay her, she tells me everything has been a really smooth transition. So like I appreciate that when you guys tell her it's a pay date, she gets it because it also, me as a business owner in Global Squirrels, we're partners. So I think we definitely need to keep our employee happy and she always tells me how you guys are really helpful also. So I appreciate that.
Okay, great. So also the payment process has been something that we have helped just taking off that of your shoulders.
Yes, I appreciate that.